Yawned, 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 yawned. In the 5th and 6th day hours of the 11th month of 1445, are Sunday, the 19th of May, 2024, between 11:02 and 1 p.m., 3 strange black beasts came at me, and then the scene changed before they could reach me. That which flied was like it had horns on both sides of its head. Overall, it was closer in form to an owl. That which ran on 4 legs was closer to a wolf and a wild cat, but it had jagged bits that reminded of a bat or some sort of pumice rock or something connected to it. That which swam was like an aquatic with fins, but had features more like an amphibian and reptile. A 9-sided pyramid with an Ennead representing all ages and genders was atop, but it crumbled, and a 3-step 5-sided pyramid. It's easier to describe its shape as 2-stepped, but it was 3-stepped, emerged, and instead of these beings, are there images atop? The colors flashed: blue, red, yellow, black, pink, violet, dark brown color, green, white, purple, and orange, as it traversed the great tablet with each square of its 675 in the middle. A gray star, 5-pointed star, but it was broken, and it wasn't the lines, it was the outer lines. Was seen over all, and at that moment, the prickly and heavy pressing in from every direction throughout the vision ended. The analgesic pumping and drifting remained as I awoke. It was like I had 3 hearts, and the environment loved me. And it was also as if I had a couple more hours sleep than I actually had physically. Some will say that the Ennead is Yasir, Osiris, Yust, Isis, Her, Horus, Hermerte, Horus the Elder, Nabhatat, Nephthys, Imp, Suth, Hapeh, Dwa, Mutuf, Tuppen, Snoof, and the last two names mean he who praises his mother and he who purifies his brother with ablutions or libations libations. The genders would be male, female, male, male, female, 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 male, and male. The power of the pyramid was focused on the center of the 3x3 part of the tablet that it moved over, but could use the other 8 squares around it at whatever level it chose. And so my method was to have the stone on my chest. This vision, it was in this position, and that would be the bottom side. It was one of those that built up over time. The scene with the flying, with the running and swimming. There was detail that couldn't quite be remembered, like what that writing was, a connection to other places, like the temple room. I happen to have my Enochian books on the south shelf, but, well, most of my Enochian books, but there are other books there too. So it wasn't just the Enochian books that lit up. So what was your experience of my experience? What was your experience of my explanation? What was your explanation of my explanation? What was your explanation of my experience? What was your explanation of your explanation experience? Where do we go from here in the Enochian experiences?